He's pumping something. It's gasoline. He's soaking the front hallway, the stairs, the kitchen cabinets. He's not packing to leave. He's building a furnace. When deputies arrived to serve a court, ordered eviction at a 2-story house on Calumet Avenue, what followed wasn't a refusal to vacate. It was a man converting his home into a battlefield, square foot by square foot. In April of 2026, deputies from the Sable County Sheriff's Office are dispatched to 404 Calumet Avenue, a rental property in the unincorporated town of Dunridge. The landlord had won a lawful detainer judgment 3 weeks earlier. The tenant, 49-year-old Darren Cole, was given the legally required notice. He didn't file an appeal. He didn't request a stay. Instead, according to court filings, he sent the property owner a single text message at 2:14 a.m., the night before the eviction. "Come take it. Bring body bags." Before we go deeper into what the documents actually show, make sure you're subscribed to Police Bodycam Legal Analysis. Because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence. Deputies Miller and Corwin park 2 houses down and begin a cautious approach. The front window blinds are drawn tight. Frayed electrical cords snake out of a second-story window and disappear into the backyard. There's a piece of torn cardboard taped to the front door, scrawled in what appears to be black spray paint. Nonce. Toalagmts. Property isafreandpm jurisdiction. Your papars fav nano farsi fre. To the untrained eye, it reads like sovereign citizen boilerplate. But to the deputies, who have seen this kind of language before, it's a warning that the man inside has already constructed a legal reality in his mind, and that he may have constructed physical defenses to match it. A neighbor, visibly shaken, tells them Cole hasn't been seen for 2 days, but that a U-Haul trailer was backed into the garage the previous afternoon and never unloaded. Nobody knows what's inside. Deputies knock and announce. Silence. They try the landlord's key. The deadbolt turns, but the door won't budge. Something heavy is braced against it from the inside. That's when they hear the first metallic click. A pump-action shotgun racking a shell. He's chambering around. He's got a shotgun. Fall back. The body-worn camera captures the deputies retreating to the squad cars, taking cover behind engine blocks. The home at 404 Calumet Avenue was never a fortress. But in that moment, it became something else, a stage. And the man inside was about to turn every room into a set piece for his last act of defiance. The visual is unmistakable. A quiet suburban street transformed into a tactical perimeter. The house exhaling menace-like heat from asphalt. The standoff had begun, and it was always going to end in fire. We now learn from police records that Darren Cole wasn't just a disgruntled tenant. He was a man with a documented pattern of escalation. 2 years prior, deputies had responded to a call from the same address after Cole barricaded himself in the garage with a machete, threatening suicide by cop during a dispute with his then-girlfriend. He was taken into custody for a mental health evaluation, but never charged. In the months leading up to this eviction, the landlord had filed 3 separate police reports detailing harassing messages, including a photograph of a homemade incendiary device resting on a stack of unpaid rent statements. The caption read, "Eviction is arson with a badge." All of that is public record. And yet, the eviction proceeded as a routine civil matter. Nobody flagged the address as a threat. After 45 minutes of silence, a thin ribbon of black smoke lifts from the rear of the house. Then a window shatters, and a Molotov cocktail spins out, shattering on the front walkway and spreading a carpet of flame across the dried grass. The house is on fire. Cole, still inside, is reportedly moving from room to room with a gasoline can. Bodycam audio picks up Deputy Corwin's voice, tight but calm. He's not coming out. He's lighting it room by room. He wants the whole structure to come down on top of us if we breach. Flames begin chewing through the roof soffits. The attached garage, with the U-Haul trailer still inside, becomes an unknown variable. It could be full of accelerants, ammunition, or nothing at all. What happens when a single grievance, nursed in isolation and armed with preparation, becomes an immediate and indiscriminate threat to everyone within breathing distance? At that moment, this is no longer an eviction. It's a domestic war zone with a single combatant who has already decided that surrender is a foreign concept. And it was always going to end in fire. Fire crews are staged, but cannot approach. Cole has positioned himself near a second-story window with a clear line of sight to the street, and he's holding a scoped hunting rifle. The hostage negotiator, working from an armored vehicle, reaches him by phone. Their exchange is captured on a dedicated recording channel. Cole's voice is eerily even. "You can't evict a man who's already dead. I'm just dead on my own terms." The negotiator asks him to put down the rifle and walk out the front door. Cole laughs. "The front door doesn't exist anymore. I rezoned this whole structure. It's a crematorium now, and I'm the only customer." Legal scholars might call that statement an admission. In plain English, it's a man confessing in real time that his final argument isn't legal. It's incendiary. 15 minutes later, the garage door opens. The U-Haul trailer is indeed loaded, not with furniture, but with 50-gallon drums of what will later be confirmed as a diesel-gasoline mixture. Cole emerges, silhouetted against the flames now consuming the entire north wall. He's wearing body armor, carrying the rifle in one hand and a machete in the other. He walks not toward the deputies, but toward the property line, where the neighbor's fence is already blistering. Deputies issue loud verbal commands. He ignores them. He takes a swing at the fence with the machete, as if trying to physically sever any remaining tie to the civilized world. A 40mm less lethal round strikes him in the thigh. He stumbles but doesn't drop the weapons. Another round to the shoulder. He turns, raising the rifle. That's when 3 beanbag rounds hit his torso in rapid succession, and he goes down, the rifle skittering into the burning grass. Get him out. Get him out now. Deputies sprint forward into the superheated air and drag Cole by his body armor straps away from the collapsing structure. The house behind them groans, and within minutes the second story crashes into the first. The U-Haul trailer's drums ignite in a percussive whoop that shakes the entire block. The Bodycam footage, smeared with ash and embers, shows deputies cutting away the body armor to render medical aid. Cole's first words upon being handcuffed: "I hope the foundation cracked. I want them to have to dig up the roots." The house, once valued at roughly $215,000 according to county tax assessor records, is a total loss. Its smoldering skeleton the only monument to a man who insisted his grievance was worth more than a roof, a rental agreement, and the safety of every person on Calumet Avenue. It was always going to end in fire. The forensic investigation recovers the hunting rifle, the machete, 4 empty 5-gallon gasoline containers, and a handwritten document found in the mailbox, dated the morning of the eviction. The document is a single page, titled Notice of Lien and Claim of Damages for Spiritual Trespass, and it purports to place a lion of $10 million against the landlord's soul. It is, legally speaking, nonsense, but read as a psychological autopsy performed before death. It tells you everything. Darren Cole had moved past law and into liturgy, his own. According to the Sable County District Attorney's Office, Cole was charged with attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, first-degree arson, possession of a destructive device, and multiple counts of reckless endangerment. The criminal complaint is a public document. I want you to pull up Case 26, CF 0132 on the Sable County Circuit Court portal. Go to the probable cause affidavit, and in the comments, tell me what the explosive ordnance disposal unit found packed inside that U-Haul trailer, listed on page 4 under item 12. Because what they found transforms this from a standoff into something much colder. A premeditated trap designed to detonate if the deputies had breached the garage before the fire started. Darren Cole's war was never about eviction. It was about a final audience and a signature written in thermal radiation. The question that remains, long after the embers cool, is what we choose to see in the smoke. A man too broken to bend, or a warning too quiet to hear until it screamed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications for police Bodycam legal analysis. We don't just report on the cases. We read every page of the evidence so you never miss what the headlines leave out.